Imagine standing in a burning room, holding on to a cardboard box filled with old movie tickets and broken promises. You can smell the smoke, your lungs hurt, but you refuse to run out the door because you spent 5 whole years collecting those tickets. That is exactly what you are doing when you stay with a man just because you have a history together. Look at your own relationship right now and ask yourself if you are truly happy, or if you are just scared of feeling like you wasted your time. You wake up every morning hoping he will change, but deep down you feel a heavy weight in your chest. You are terrified that if you walk away today, all your tears and sleepless nights will mean absolutely nothing.
If you have ever stayed somewhere longer than you should have, not because it was good, but because you had already given so much, this video is for you. What you are about to learn might be the thing that finally sets you free.
The truth is, he can see how much you have invested, and that is exactly why he stops trying. When a man realizes you will never leave because you care too much about the past, he feels zero pressure to be a better partner. He becomes the quiet winner who gets all your loyalty while giving you absolutely nothing in return.
Psychologists call this the sunk cost trap, and it is a trick your own mind plays on you to keep you stuck. Your brain hates the idea of losing, so it tells you to keep pouring water into a bucket that has a massive hole in the bottom. It is the reason people finish bad movies, stay in bad jobs, and stay in relationships that stopped working a long time ago. Your brain tricks you into thinking the time you already spent makes staying worth it. Over the next few minutes, we will break down the 4 signs that you are trapped in this loop, starting with the history illusion.
Sign number 1 is when you find yourself defending the relationship to your friends by only talking about the early years. You tell them about how wonderful he was when you first met, or how sweet he used to be 3 summers ago. But when they ask about how he treated you yesterday, you suddenly have nothing to say.
This happens because your mind is trying to protect you from a painful reality. Accepting that a relationship is completely dead feels like admitting that you failed as a woman, and nobody wants to feel like a failure. So you choose the familiar pain of the broken home over the scary unknown of a blank slate.
Now we move to sign number 2, which is the constant calculation of your sacrifices. You find yourself doing relationship math in your head every single night. You count the money you shared, the apartments you moved into, and the years you gave up, treating your love life like a business contract that you cannot break.
While you are busy counting your losses, he is busy enjoying the comfort of your endless patience. He looks at you and sees a woman who has invested too much to ever walk away, which means he can do whatever he wants. Your beautiful loyalty to the past becomes the very cage that locks you into a miserable future.
That brings us to sign number 3, which is the fear of watching someone else win with the man you built. You think to yourself, if I leave him now, another woman will reap the rewards of all my hard work. You stay because you want to be there for the finish line, even though the race ended a long time ago.
This is a massive illusion, because a man who exploits your investment will never suddenly wake up and reward you. He does not change for the woman who stayed through the abuse. He simply gets used to abusing her. You are waiting for a prize from a machine that was built to take your coins and give you nothing. The final sign, sign number 4, is the sudden realization that you are completely invisible in your own life story. You look in the mirror and you do not even recognize the person looking back at you. Your entire identity has been swallowed up by the task of keeping a sinking ship afloat for one more day. Staying in something that does not serve you is not loyalty. It is self-abandonment, wearing the costume of love.
there is a difference, and your future self knows it.
Before we look at the ultimate way to break this spell and regain your freedom, take a second to hit the subscribe button if you're on this journey of healing, growth, and choosing yourself again. Don't forget to join this community of women who are taking their power back and becoming the authors of their own lives. Like this video to help it reach other women who may need to hear this message too. Don't be shy. Share the number of years you have given to a situation that did not value you. Your story can be the exact light another woman needs to escape her own darkness.
Here are 2 things you can actually start doing today to break the cycle. First, sit down with a blank piece of paper and write a list of the pros and cons of your relationship right now, in the present year. Do not look back at the past. Weigh out who he is today, not who he used to be, and look at a raw truth staring back at you.
The second way is to ask yourself a deep, painful question. Would you want your own daughter, your best friend, your sister, or your mother to marry a man exactly like him? Would you honestly support her relationship, or would you secretly cry for her? If your answer for the woman you love most is an absolute no, then you need to ask yourself why you are still staying.
If the reason you stay is fear, you must understand that fear is just a figment of your imagination. It is a ghost story you are telling yourself about a future that has not even happened yet. You are far stronger than a shadow, and the moment you step forward, that illusion will completely vanish. Leaving is terrifying. That is real. Starting over feels like losing. That is real too. But here is what is also real. Every single day you stay in something that is done, you are choosing that over the life that is still waiting for you.
A recent study showed women who walked away from sunk-cost relationships do not say they regret leaving. Almost every single one says the same thing. I only wish I had left sooner. The life they built after was better than anything they had been holding on for. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not too late. Every woman who built a beautiful life after a painful chapter started exactly where you are standing right now, at the edge of a decision that felt impossible.
Here is the final truth, and it is the one that changes everything. To break free, you must completely change the question you ask yourself every night. Stop analysing how much you've already given to this man. Instead, look forward and ask, does this relationship serve the powerful woman I am actively becoming? The past is gone, but your future is still entirely yours to write. You do not leave for who you were. You do not leave because the past was wasted. You leave for who you are still becoming. That woman deserves a chance, and only you can give it to her.